Good afternoon, Sheriff Carmine Marceno. Thank you for being here today. In the early morning hours of July 27th, Lee County deputies responded to 2 armed robberies at 7-Eleven gas stations. In both incidents, 2 black females were wearing masks and they entered the store. One of the females pointed a firearm at the clerk and demanded they open the register. The second suspect went behind the counter and stole multiple lottery tickets. They fled the area in an unknown direction with cash and lotto tickets, and the employees called 911. Thank God, nobody was injured. Detectives from the Violent Crimes Unit responded to both scenes and began their investigations. They quickly determined both robberies were committed by the same suspects. Detectives were also able to establish these robberies were related to a 7-Eleven robbery in Estero on July 8th. Analysts with the Real-Time Intelligence Center began reviewing video and license plate readers and gathering all the facts, leaving no stone unturned. Utilizing the latest and greatest technology and having the best detectives in the state of Florida, we developed 26-year-old Tamara Thomas and 26-year-old Erica Rayner as suspects. Both are convicted felons and no stranger to law enforcement. Detectives determined that Thomas and Rayner were using a stolen license plate to commit these crimes and attempt to evade us. It didn't work. On July 28th, we located both criminals on a traffic stop in the vehicle used for the robberies. Rayner was taken into custody for 6 felony warrants and Thomas for narcotics. Detectives worked around the clock and secured search warrants for the residence in Lehigh Acres. When we entered the residence, we hit the jackpot. The stolen lottery tickets and the firearm used in the robberies were located in the home. While still in custody for the warrants and drug charges, Thomas and Rayner were additionally charged with 3 counts of armed robbery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and I've been crystal clear. If you commit a violent crime in Lee County, we're going to hunt you down, we're going to track you down, and we're going to throw you in the Marceno Motel. It's simple. The great residents of Lee County will have law and order. We work 24/7 and close these cases in a matter of days. My family members and I are dedicated to keeping you safe, and we will continue to work nonstop to make sure violent criminals are put in jail where they belong. I'll take some questions.
Any priors, Sheriff?
Yeah, so I always like the visual. When you look at Rayner, okay, pages, 34 arrests, okay? When you look at Thomas, 7 felony arrests. So both are convicted felons and doing what they know and do best, committing more crime.
All in Lee County, or are they outside the county as well?
This was in Lee County.
Do you know of any that are outside?
Somewhere outside. I see Manatee County. I see some FMPD. I mean, kind of all over, FHP, but any case, 34 arrests and 7 arrests, so to combined over 40 arrests.
Obviously, they have big rap sheets. What are you going to do as the sheriff to make sure they don't get out and do this again?
Well, you know, our great state attorney, Amira Fox, and I have a close working relationship. It's changed along the years. We work very, very closely with our state attorney's office. She does an amazing job, and I know together, not only putting these cases together, but they will follow through to make sure they're not out there doing it again. The good news is they were wearing Crocs, these speedy type of Crocs, while they were committing these crimes, and now they trade those Crocs in for a beautiful pair of orange slides at the Marceno Motel free of charge. Next question.
Do you know how much in terms of lottery tickets they stole in terms of dollar amount?
You know, overall, I don't know the exact number, but I will tell you that these detectives here did an amazing job. I couldn't be more proud of them. As I stand here delivering the message, they're the real heroes that did all the work. I'm proud of them because we hit the jackpot. When we went in that house with the search warrant, we found those lottery tickets. And again, two felons are not on the street committing robberies with a firearm because of the people you see right here. I couldn't be more proud.
And with the stolen license plate, how did that kind of make things challenging for investigators to locate that car?
So now you're looking for a stolen license plate. You're piecing things together. Detectives are working with our real-time crime center. It changes the way we look because now what is it? When you have a plate and you see that license plate and you run that tag and it comes back to a person, it's like a driver's license, right? you have a process where you can begin that investigation. So they tried to elude us. It didn't work. I mean, they did such a great job. Elisa Fox?
Obviously, when this first came out, people were like, 2 women? They were surprised. Are you surprised? I mean,
You know, nothing surprises us in this business, and you know, we have to do everything we can to make sure the great residents of this county have law and order. If you commit a violent crime in this county, you got to think again. I mean, here we are again delivering another press conference with arrests. We have the latest and greatest technology. A lot of it, drug money, bad money turned good, the real-time intelligence center, analysts, okay, every angle and every way you look in this county, we watch, we're coming for you in full force. So you commit a violent crime here, I'm telling you, we're not going to tolerate it. We're going to track you down. Again, I couldn't be more proud. As I deliver this message, I'm standing with our detectives who literally never stopped working to make certain we get 2 violent criminals off the street. But the message to get out is, if you want to commit a violent crime, we don't want you here in Lee County. Leave. Go somewhere else. Don't do that here. You do that here, and absolutely, you're going to the Marceno Motel. There's vacancy, okay? And you will go there. You'll change your clothes out for the beautiful orange slides and the orange jumpsuit. Doesn't mean nothing to us. That's where you'll go. The great residents are going to have law and order, and they're going to be safe. I'm not tolerating it.
In the video behind you that was playing, was the clerk in the right, sorry, it was playing over here as well.
I'm sorry.
It didn't look like they really reacted in any way. How long did they wait to call you guys, and is that the right way to handle 2 robbers walking into your store?
Well, I didn't get a chance to see the video, but I'll tell you this. See it, say it, makes the call, right? And I say it all the time, see it, say it, make the call. So the convenience clerks, they called us. We immediately go out there. More and more than ever, the great residents of this county are working with us as a team to get people like this, and as I'm looking at the video now, to get these thugs off the street, okay? When they're incarcerated, they're not out there committing more crimes, and we're not going to tolerate it. I mean, the message is clear. Once you cross the Lee County line, until you leave the Lee County line, don't commit a crime here. We're watching. We have technology that is unbelievable, all paid courtesy of drug dealers. And listen, my family members are the best of the best. I couldn't be more proud to work with them. So they did everything they were supposed to do. They helped us in this course of the investigation. And again, the end result is taking 2 real bad people off the streets. Mike Braun?
Are they implicated also in the Nestor robbery?
Yeah, so this is unfolding as we speak. Obviously, it's an open, active investigation, but briefing with my detectives before I even came in, these people are no strangers to crime. So this is not just what we're looking at right now. Once we get in with that search warrant, we start finding things. A lot of things unfold. There's a lot of intelligence. And again, it's not just these 2 arrests, okay? We're doing investigations every single day in this county, and it's branching out and branching out to take down the criminal element. I'm proud to say, okay, when you take people like this off the streets, we went from the 6th worst county for violent crime in the country, okay, to now we're the 3rd safest city. And you know why? It's because of people like this, it's because of law and order, and it's because of great residents that want law and order, and they get involved, and they call the sheriff's office, and they help us be successful. 3rd safest city, that's something to be very proud about, the Lee County residents.
Any updates on a male suspect?
Still open investigation. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.